What is up, YouTube land? So today I'm going to be putting speakers in the back doors of the 3rd gen. But first, I just wanted to show you guys really fast. I changed out these headlights to the OEMs, which I think looks pretty sweet. They were only $30 on Facebook Marketplace, so I think that this left one is kind of a poop, but it's way better than the smoked ones. And then I got some new to me carpet that actually fits right. If you saw that other video, you saw that the carpet was poop, so that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, let me show you the speakers. I just picked up some Infinity speakers. I figured Infinity would be good enough, considering Dodge uses them in like the higher end trim models for 3rd gens. So that's the model that I picked up. These are going to be for the rear doors. And then I picked up a backup camera, obviously adapters. I gotta get that pigtail because there's one aftermarket speaker in the truck and it's spliced into the factory harness. So I need to repair that slash, you know, do these little adapters for the speakers. And then I got some 6x9 components for the fronts. And oddly enough, in the dash, I'll show you really fast. Inside the dash. And these speakers up here, and these guys, and that one over there, when I bought the truck, it didn't have speakers in any of those 3 spots. And on top of that, the most bizarre thing, whenever I was searching for speakers to buy, there's no connection on this side. I seriously looked and looked and looked and looked, spent at least an hour searching for the little plug. Couldn't find it for that guy. Found it for that one. So what I'm gonna do with my components with these 6x9s is I got these sweet adapter plates right here that are gonna go in place of the dash speakers, and I think that that should be good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the rear doors because they're easy. And yeah. Okay, so to start with, just gotta remove this screw, and then there's a little 10 mil bolt on the back side of this. Press lightly on the base of this guy and it'll come right on out. And then I'll show you guys what I did with the speaker. So once the door panel's removed, obviously you need to disconnect this guy. I'm gonna remove these 3 hardware. Wow. I'm gonna remove these 3 hardware and then install the little base bracket, make some little modifications, and then yeah. At this point I've removed the speaker and I've taken these out. You don't have to do this. I chose to, just to put new stuff in there. So I've lined this up. This is how I'm gonna put it in there. Once I get my little backing places in there, and then this part right here, I'm just gonna clip that off with my dikes, screwed in place. Put the pigtail adapter on there, and then I'll be right back. So this is installed now. We got our little pigtail. What I'm gonna do now is there's like little foam stuff that came with the Infinity speakers. This stuff right here. What I'm gonna do is, all right, what I'm gonna do is flip this little guy, still using the cover so that the woofer and the tweeter don't contact the ground. But anyways, I'm just gonna put it in this little spot right here, this little like valley. All right, so with the foam installed, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm actually only gonna use 3 of these screws because when I did the other side over there, I found that up top here, because I'm using these little screws, these little screw holes, it contacts the back, and then it was ending up to like push the mounting bracket outwards, and I just think that that could potentially cause weird vibrations and stuff with the speaker. But something that I always like to do, you don't have to do it, is I always like to like pre-screw these little guys in when I'm dealing with plastics, because you can thread it in the wrong, like canted or something like that, and it can end up coming out like crap, unintentionally, obviously. So just something I do. So another little thing that I do and have done is put a little zip tie on there, not super tight or anything like that, but just to keep this pigtail and all that other stuff away from the window when it rolls down. You don't want to be contacting anything. So this guy, fully installed, operational. Obviously I can't play any music for you all because copyright stuff. Yeah, so now just reinstall that guy. Make sure that it works. Check your windows to make sure that they're not contacting with the speaker. And that should be it. All right, so I wanted to just show you guys what I had in the truck, kind of give you perspective. So this was just, I think this is like some Walmart Pioneer speaker, probably part of like a $30 set or something. And then obviously this is the OEM from 2006. So the sound was bad. I just did a little quick check, and I'm telling you, I am super stoked on these speakers. I'm not gonna install the 6x9s today as much as I'd like to. I just don't have enough time, so that'll be a separate video. But right off the bat, these 6.5-inch speakers, super nice quality, and they sound great. Like the sound difference between these two, obviously, awesome. Night and day. I totally recommend them. I think I only paid $100 for these, so really not that bad. Yeah. Take care.